Welcome to McLean's tutorials from Lowndes High School on how to use AutoCAD. We're going to start off, we're just going to open AutoCAD. So you find the big red A right here on your desktop. Double click. And it'll load. It might take it a second to load, so just be patient and wait. It won't be forever, it'll just be for now. So you're going to come up with this screen here. And get the rolling thing there, and eventually it will quit rolling and show me what's up. Okay, so it's going to come up and it's going to have all the drawings that you've been using for a while. Like I did a couple of drawings the other day. It'll give you the dates of the drawings and everything like that. But to start a new drawing, just hit new. Okay, and it's just going to bring up this blank screen. All of your drawing things are up here. Lines, polylines, circles, arcs, so on and so forth. But right now what we want to make sure is we have some settings done. So look down here and you'll see this little thing looks like, I call it Pac-Man. Okay, it's the polar tracking thing. You want to hit the arrow beside it. You want to make sure it's set to 45 degrees to start with. Then you want to come over here and make sure that the snapping reference lines is on, and you want to make sure that snap to cursor to 2D reference points is on. That's your object snap. So you hit this arrow beside it, and I want you to set these that I have here: endpoint, midpoint, center, geometric center, intersection, extension, insertion, perpendicular, and apparent intersection. Make sure those are all turned on and the light is blue. And then you can close that. Now, drawing lines is pretty simple. You just come up here and you pick a line, then you pick a point, and then you drag your mouse any direction you want to. Now, the O-snap, this thing here, Pac-Man, what he sets up is this. See how the line is green? That means your line is perfectly straight. You can go to any 45-degree angle setting that you want to, and that line will snap green, and then you'll know that you're going the correct direction. Okay? As you can see, it goes all the way around. Now, to set a distance, you have the blue number up there that says, and you see as it changes, you can try to, put your cursor someplace where the number, it's easier just to type the number in. Let's say I wanted that to be 10, so I'll just type in 10 and hit enter. Now I have a line that's 10 units long. And if you want to go up, do the same thing. We'll just draw a square, 10 by 10. Then we'll come over here, 10, and then when we go back, we can just come back to where we started, and you'll see it gives me a green box, and it says endpoint by it. That's your snap point, okay? So you can snap to that and then hit enter. And there you go. Now, on your mouse, if you hold the mouse wheel down and drag your mouse, you can pan the thing around, okay, back and forth. If you scroll your mouse wheel towards the screen, it goes in. If you scroll your mouse wheel away from the screen, it goes out, okay? Circles work pretty much the same way. Like, so let's draw a circle. There's a whole bunch of different types of circles. Let's start with a radius circle, okay? So I'm gonna do a radius. I'm gonna start right in the midpoint of this. See, it snaps to that green triangle, and then I can come out. Let's click there, and we'll come out, and we'll click on the edge, and it makes me a circle. Okay, so there's my circle. Now I'm going to move the circle, so I'm going to grab it like this, just pick the circle, and it'll highlight and give you all the dots. Now click move up here at the top. We'll grab that same point, and we'll move that circle over here. Okay, and that's how you move. Now let's say if I want to make a copy of the circle, I just grab the circle, hit copy, and then pick in the middle of the circle, and you can copy the circle to another spot anywhere you want to. Okay, so that's how you move and copy. We're covering stuff pretty fast, so pay attention. So anyway, now, another way to draw circles with diameter. Now, diameter draws the entire circle, not just part of it. So if I come out like this, see? It's going to be exactly half the size, but it's the same distance. It's 5, okay? So that's how you do a diameter. Pay attention when you're drawing, because the diameter will have the little symbol that is a circle with a line through it. It'll have a symbol like that, and that means diameter. If it has an R in front of the number, that means radius. That's how you tell the difference. Now, as far as arcs, my favorite arc is to use is the center, start, and end. Pick the center point of your arc. Pick the start point of your arc, and then go counterclockwise to get the other side. And you can go any angle that you want. You can go 90 degrees, you can go 135, you can go 180, just whatever you need. Okay? So that's your basic setup, okay? Now, to select things, there are 3 different ways you can select. You can pick one thing at a time, but that can get tedious, all right? So I will deselect. Now, if I want to pick from this direction, see how this square is blue? Anything inside of the square will pick, see? It's picking that line and those 2 circles, but it's not picking these other 2 lines. So see, that's how that picks. Now, if you wanted to pick by crossing, you start from this side and go this way. And anything it touches, it will pick. See how that works? Okay, if you have questions, flag me down in the classroom and ask me. For you guys that are doing this online and are not in my classroom, well, you can't flag me down, but just keep working with it and you'll figure it out in a second. It's really not that hard. We'll try it again, okay? Total blue has to be all the way inside. If it's green, it just has to touch it, okay? Green goes from right to left, blue goes from left to right, okay? All right, that's going to be enough for this particular one. We'll pick up on some more stuff later.